Guess we start.
We can start now if you want.
American Whiskey Experience.
How are you?
Pete, James. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Better now.
Yeah. Well, because, you know, we took a little time off. We had some stuff going on, so we weren't able to connect, and we have a lot of bottles to review and drink.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
So that's a good thing. So a lot of content's going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
So, hey, we're outside again.
Yeah.
It's a nice, beautiful day.
It's gorgeous.
September.
Yeah.
Drinking Ezra Brooks.
Yeah, so this is Ezra Brooks.
Tell us about it.
Ezra Brooks, a Distillers Collection store pick from Wines & More at Milford. This is a sour mash, charcoal mellowed Kentucky straight bourbon.
Wines & More store pick.
So this is they've done Ezra picks before. This is something I grabbed recently. It is a Luxco product, source whiskey, 107 proof.
Ooh.
It is 4 years and 8 months.
Okay.
And it is a mash bill of 78% corn, 10% rye, and 12% malted barley. And
Smells good.
And the cost on it was $35.
Folks, did you hear that?
$35.
$35 for a store pick.
Yeah.
Right?
A good one.
And
a good one at that.
And a nice proof, 107 proof, 53.5 alcohol by volume. Wines & More.
Milford.
Store pick, Milford. Boston Post Road. Can't miss it.
Right?
Lux Row.
Yeah, Luxco.
Lux Row. Luxco.
Luxco. It's like a merged thing.
Yeah, well, they have Row still on here, but you're right. It is Luxco.
Right.
You mentioned they did a pick once before, and it was good.
Really good.
And I like Ezra Brooks.
And even Ezra 99, that it's a $22, $23 bottle. Really was, I thought.
Can't beat
good.
that price so far. So price range, we're perfect where we want to be. You tagged it on when you opened it.
So it's been open for about 4 days, I think.
Yeah, 8.5.
Oh, 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days.
That's a good then, I guess.
You drank all this by yourself?
I could have.
Wow, you're that bro.
I'm not gonna tell.
You know what? That's an issue. The issue is this is my first pour, and I didn't have any in 4 days.
I mean, someone might have liked it.
Yeah. So.
Color?
Yeah, so that's very important to talk about. It's whiskey color.
Whiskey color.
Yeah.
Sunny whiskey color. Look at that.
It is.
Sun in it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. You know what? That sun setting in the backyard.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's got some legs on there.
You give it a little swirly whirl?
I did. I'm the swirl master.
You already came to swirl.
Corey from
Wines & More
would say.
Likes to point out.
Look at that. The spin cycle.
The spin.
There's a story behind it. It actually increases the proof.
You're so full of shit. I thought actually you were going to say something.
I thought
you were there, but you're not full of shit.
That's all I had.
Totally full of shit.
I'll think of something better next time. I get a lot of that cherry.
Okay.
I get that candy cherry. I get a little bit of peanut.
I get definitely more
oily nut.
Oily, I get more nutty.
Yeah.
Than
the cherryness or
black
cherry.
To me, it's more like like orchard fruit, some nuttiness, some.
I'm okay with orchard fruit.
Yeah, there's something there like there's a layer of sweet.
Yeah. Or like banquet flowers, you know, like that summer fresh flowers basket.
Okay,
type.
interesting.
I get that
you're
floral.
You're kind of a florist.
Yeah.
No, but
I don't know.
You know, not a big wood presence, not a big oak presence for me. But like a soft, not like that dry, sharp oak, but it's like almost like a softer woodiness to it.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of wood on it.
No. That sounded funny.
That's it, son.
All right, enough smelling. Let's taste.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. It's got a great nose. Well, that peanut is there for me. It follows on the nose to the palate. It's an oiliness to it.
Definitely oily.
It sticks in the cheeks a little bit.
Definitely oily. To me, it's nut forward.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think it's more of like a walnut. Some of the tannins from the walnut.
I like that.
For me, like that sweetness now comes in. It's a little bit more corn sweet.
Yeah.
Almost that buttered popcorn. For me, mid palate.
Mm-hmm.
But just loaded with flavor, loaded with just mouthfeel, oily. So it lingers around for a while for me.
You know that the nut at first, I was getting like dry roasted, just peanuts, regular peanuts. And then on the palate though, I was getting a little more of a walnut oiliness to it.
That's kind of what I associate with.
Yeah, so that's where I got that from. But then on the back end, I started getting that dry peanut again, that regular dry peanut, and the walnut disappeared.
The back end, the finish for me is you get some dryness,
okay,
some heat, a little spice, a little oak. All those things come into play. Whereas, and as the finish develops, I still have the flavor in my palate. Still sitting on my tongue. Still get that oiliness. Still get that, buttered popcorn.
Ooh,
popcorn ball.
I can see the butteriness on that.
I mean, the flavor. I mean, for a $35 bottle of whiskey, the flavor lingers for a long time. Yeah, it does. There's a lot of flavor here.
A little bit on the nose now. I'm getting a little black pepper, and on that finish, that spice, that little pepper spice to it to me as well. Not so overpowering or strong, just a little hint of it on there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can pinpoint what the spice is at the back end.
Yeah. It's got some sweetness on the nose.
Yeah. That flavor though, for me, is it's home. That's kind of why I probably poured a little bit too much of it. But
I can see why you did.
It happens.
It doesn't really drink. It drinks about 100, 105. 107.
It drinks proof. I mean, but it's not. Like I said again, very, very agreeable at that
balance.
107. Good flavor.
Yeah, the nose, the palate, everything is solid on it.
Yeah,
it's a very good pick.
So,
I wish we were around to do this pick.
Yeah, if you didn't tell me it was a $35 bottle,
right?
And I had to guess.
Yeah,
50,
55.
I would have.
65.
Yeah, I would have guessed higher.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of flavor here, and even that proof point, there's a ton of flavor.
I mean, if this was priced at $55 to $65, you would have still bought it and said,
"We're not telling you to raise the price on it."
No, you know what the good thing about them though? They're fair pricing across the board.
Always fair.
But you know what? If you bought this at that higher price, you'd be like, "Hey, man, this is good." For $65,
it's really good. I mean, again,
it's not over complex,
and I didn't taste it before I bought it.
Yeah,
I knew it was coming out, and I happened to be in that neck of the woods. Actually, I think my wife picked this up. She works out that way, so
I gotta get my wife to start picking up whiskey.
You should do that.
She doesn't do that.
Your whiskey mule.
She doesn't do that.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. I really enjoy it. Obviously.
What was the mash bill again on this? Did it say?
It was 78 corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley.
So that's where that butter corn.
Yeah, like popcorn ball.
It's coming from the little sweetness and the butteriness.
And it's really oily.
I get it. It's definitely there's some weight to it.
Yeah.
It's I don't want to say it's heavy because it's not.
No,
on the palate, not on the finish, but on the palate, it's like a moderate. It sticks around, so it's not heavy, but there's some weight to it.
It's oily, so you get that mouthfeel, and it's good.
Yeah. So you remember what you were drinking.
You do. A winner for me.
Yeah, this is great for hanging out with friends, drinking, sitting by the fire pit in the fall. Nice steak.
I think it's
just a nice dinner.
This is great for every occasion, to be honest with you, I think. And
brushing your teeth.
Brushing your teeth, yes.
Those morning meetings, conference calls you have,
right,
just put it in your coffee cup, and that's it.
It's good. Well, that disappeared pretty quick.
You finished that pretty good.
I did.
Yeah.
But then, winner.
Yeah, so I'm big on the palate.
You like to rank. You want to rank.
I'm big on the nose. I'm going out of order there a little bit. And then the finish. I think the finish is the best for me.
Okay. Do I have to pick one?
But no, don't pick one because I just had a big bug attack me.
Really good all around.
Yeah, I think I'm somewhere torn now between the palate and the finish because the palate was bringing out a lot of different flavors and stuff like that. And I love that oiliness that I was getting from it.
I think if you actually put a bigger pour in a glass and sip on it for a little while, more develops, and I think that flavor keeps wanting you to go back.
Are you challenging me?
No, I'm just saying, like for me, it was one of those like as you pour, you crave another sip. You really do because it just keeps going. So
we'll keep drinking this off air.
Sounds good.
And
sounds good.
For $35, we'll go buy another bottle.
Sounds like a plan.
He has some more.
He does. There is definitely some on the shelf. So check
Ezra
him out.
Brooks. Ezra Brooks. Say that 10 times. Distillers Collection. Again, store pick wines and more in Milford.
Check them out.
Yeah, man. 107 proof. I love it.
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Thanks for
Well, there
tuning
you
in.
go. Best review ever.
Right? Like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. The
Yep.
real
Watch our reels.
spinning.
Reels are
You
spinning.
should do a reel just spinning.
Of just spinning.
Just for Corey.
Yeah, well.
Okay,
I'll
that's
tag.
good idea. Good
All right, guys. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you. Take
and,
care.
and ladies and dogs and cats and
Yeah.
whoever else
Bourbon and
watches.
dogs.
Whatever you call yourself.
Right?
Cat
Pretty damn good though, huh?
I like it.